In the two-part finale of Young Sheldon, there was a short but touching reunion that helped to alleviate some of the sadness surrounding Mima's demise prior to The Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory made passing reference to the characters from Young Sheldon, although the episode only featured Sheldon's immediate family. The Big Bang Theory mostly ignored supporting individuals who had a significant influence on Sheldon's formative years, such as Dr. Linkletter, Dr. Sturgis, and Paige, who was both his friend and competition. On the other hand, the spin-off saw a marked change in how his family acted. Thankfully, this inconsistency was explained in the series finale of Young Sheldon. The two-part series finale of Young Sheldon began with a flashback to Sheldon's father George Sir.'s funeral, then moved forward in time to show viewers how Sheldon has grown into a father. While the series finale did leave viewers with some unanswered concerns, it did provide an explanation for why The Big Bang Theory and its spin-off prequel were significantly different. Following the conclusion, both Mary's character changes in Big Bang Theory and Mima's role in them become clearer. Similarly, Georgie's animosity towards Sheldon becomes more understandable following his remarks at the burial. Similarly, a now-forgotten plotline was neatly wrapped up in a single scene. At George Sir.'s funeral, Dr. Sturgis and Mima reconciled and exchanged pleasantries in episode 13, Funeral, of season 7, demonstrating that their animosity had long since subsided. Before splitting up in season 3, Sturgis dated Sheldon's grandma for the majority of seasons 1 and 2. Before Mima started seeing Dale, their friendship was probably the closest thing Connie had to a love relationship since her husband died. They were serious about each other. Mima's transformation was left unexplained in the Young Sheldon conclusion, but the two-part special established that she and Sturgis had reconciled and that her breakup woes were ended. Sturgis and Mima's relationship ended in a heartbreak, and they battled with that loss throughout seasons 3 and 4. Sturgis checked himself into a mental institution at the tail end of season 2 due to the immense hardship he had been through. Sturgis ended their relationship and told Mima to start dating again because of this. At first, this devastated Mima, but they were able to keep their friendship alive. However, Mima's connection with Dale eventually turned the tables on her. Their reunion at George Sir.'s burial was a welcome sight after the two seldom interacted for 3 seasons. The most unexpectedly touching part of Young Sheldon's season finale was the reunion between Sturgis and Mima, even though the jokes about George Sir during his funeral were touching. Given how well-matched Sturgis and Mima appear to be, the story of their relationship's demise ranks among the show's most heartbreaking moments. Some of the most endearing subplots from seasons 1 and 2 came from Mima's early courtship with the introverted academic Sturgis, whom she fell for surprisingly easily despite her lively and carefree personality. Both characters descended into darkness after the couple's breakup in season 3. After Mima started seeing Dale, her relationship with Sturgis deteriorated to the point where they were hardly ever seen together in the show. Mima was unable to cope with being dumped, despite Sturgis's best intentions, and he was unable to mend their connection. After Mima started seeing Dale, her relationship with Sturgis deteriorated to the point where they were hardly ever seen together in the show. Even though Sheldon continued to collaborate with Mima's ex-lover at the university, it was evident that a reconciliation was out of the question as Mima battled with Dale during seasons 6 and 7. There was no time for the spin-off to address her relationship issues because of the George Sir stories in season 7 and Mima's incarceration.